Today, I'm not talking about multi-tenant, where all customers' data under one tables and splitting by tenant ID. No. We're talking about when each customer has own environment, own database, and how you're going to make it scalable and make more profitable. Let's pretend you're a SaaS company, you're providing solution to clients. And whenever you get new clients, you have to build new pipelines, you have to spend your data team engineering working, and new client came, you add new resources. Operational cost, data team engineering. And what's happening? Your margin is starting slowing. That's what happening to us. In 2016, one of client has the same issue. Client in 2015, 25 years on business, they providing CRM system to big enterprise customers. And 25 years in system, what they have, each customer has own database, own environment. On this case, what's happening? 300 customers, schema and table for their online transaction system is the same. Same fields, but different schema. For one customer who, for example, insurance company, this field mean issue date. For another customer, the same schema on different database mean location time. And what's happening in middle of 2015, new BI modern tools coming. And customers say, it's not enough reporting feature from your application. I want a much more deeply analytical things on your data. And what's happening on this company, they have under pressure. They have to combine and provide some sort of warehouse solution to their customers. Because customers say, give me understandable data. If you try to build reports on BI on these columns, abstract columns like column 20, column 25, without knowing what it's meaning, your BI developers never will achieve any reports or advanced technology analytics. Additionally, they say, not give me only this raw data, give me meaningful data. I want to incorporate your data to my warehouse. For example, client as Domino's, Pizza Domino's company, nationwide insurance company, a lot of different company, a lot of different businesses, they ask, give me rich analytical data, which I can build it. What's happening for this client? That it's pressure. Some companies starting like, if you don't give me solution, they will leave to competitors. Competitors is Salesforce. What client did on 2015? Hire professional company who is specialized on building warehouse. And what they did, they took one customer and tried to build solution. Very nice solution, working fine, everything is good. But problem starting when they apply this solution, they like modern ETL tools, modern dashboard, they applying to different customers. And first customer is just beauty customers, second was is insurance company. Guess what? Nothing worked. All things what you see, it's preventing them. CTO say, no way. They will eat all margin. I cannot manage 300 customers and build for them this solution. And 2016, they brought me in. First question from CTO was, can we build product, analytical product, which I can use all requirements to different customers? I look on system and say, sure. They very well done systems. They have very nice application servers who has brain to do everything up. And what I told the CTO, I don't need to budget. I don't need new big team. Give me the tech lead who built this piloting. That was consulting, and they say, okay. And I start to present what we should do. And whenever I present and starting like, you know what's happening when you're presenting something new. People start, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Everyone say, no way you can build it. And most of the time, DevOps say, I don't want something unfamiliar. I already managed 300 databases for customers for several things. And I told them, software development, I'm architect, I know it's not what I'm designing for you. I know what next day, when maintenance come, when me out of picture, development team out of picture, how the system will work. That's the point I told them. Instead building pipelines, let's describe. On this case, I prevent like architecture. Let's keep all metadata. Difference between domain knowledge, keep here. Let's build controller who will read what metadata per customer, and we'll have one engine who is going to run. And this is good picture. DevOps say, I don't want to manage metadata. How we can survive this is if something wrong. And I told, guys, you're missing first person. This is management console. Me and my coworker, team, I said, we will build application, web application, who is managing everything, who is gluing all these things. No one will build metadata by hand. Everything is going to from here. When I describe this architecture, even my teammate, who is very, very good senior developer, and I like to have him because he built with me this one. He said, Dilshad, I never built something like that. I told, trust me. That it's easy architectural point, but building management console. And what is here? For example, you need to create new Redshift node for customers. You need to create new table. You need to create user, schema. Add new customers here. System will pick up data and build metadata. And 2017, we finished this project, and guess what? 9 years from now, or 10 years from now, what's happening? This is real, guys. 9 years in running for this customer. One engine for all customers. Adding new customers, no brain. Nothing engineering. Me and my teammates, we switch our focus. Machine learning, algorithm, stuff like that. We never touch the system anymore. Development team, it's not involved. DevOps loves it. Why? They never touch it. Again, when we design, I'm designing the system from perspective, who is going to maintain the system? How DevOps will react if middle of the night something breaking? When you design system from this perspective, not from architectural, how easy. You're drawing, you see everything, but when it's going to production, it's starting feeling. And this is what's happening. Removing operational cost. And this product bring for 9 years, million additional streams dollars to customer, to my client. It's good. Everything is perfectly, this is architecture, it's proving what I'm talking today. When you try to build something and your consulting company, your company is serving so many different clients, and now, of course, you need to data. AI ready, BI ready, algorithm ready. You have this type of issue. You have to be scalable. Architectural approach which we used in 2016 proved it. go through metadata, and your solution could be there. This slide, why I'm here, why I'm asking, give me a slot and make presentation. In 2016, when we tried to build, it was heavy engineering. Now, AWS, thanks God, give us a lot of easy native tools. If you're not familiar with all tools, guys, please jump in, and they make your life easier. Native, serverless primitives give you freedom. You can build enterprise-level solution easily. I don't want to go each of them, but you see, Redshift, it's expensive. But now you can start using S3 bucket, Iceberg format table. Athena can access easily. Price, operational price, dropping so fast. On orchestration at that time, and my colleague, when he said, I never done this, I told, let's do from SSIS orchestration. We did it. Oh man, I never looked at SSIS project, and I don't want to touch anything. Now, step function. Native, easy. You have all things, error handling, retrieve, stuff like that, and stateless, and you know what done. Again, if you're not familiar with the right things, jump in. If you're familiar, you will be knocking, yes, yes. This is what we're going to have now. Remember I mentioned, on 2016 when I proposed this solution, it was really resisting from team. From upper management to any developers, I never heard it, I never knew it. You cannot accomplish. This is from Snowflakes. Now, in 2016, they started writing. We have to use metadata layer. If you want to scale, you have to go to metadata. Databricks say, oh, I'm building metadata layer, but on top of my Databrick. You cannot use metadata without the metadata layer without the Databrick. Why? And now you know. Instead hard coding. Remember my piloting. They guys, it's hard coding for this client. You cannot scale it if hard coding in your pipelines. You can scale if metadata is there. And we got on, we were lucky. We was on that project and we have this solution, and solution was working. Again, bring $1 million to my client, additional stream. They like it, they're happy, and still working on. As I mentioned to you, 2016, we done with this project, and we never come back as development team, and we starting doing like machine learning, all algorithm things. I'm not just one type of developer or architect. We're always curious. We want to learn new one. And when we came out to this client on 2023 and end of that, we look at like what's happening on data team, what is the requirements, where is data team and all these things it's happening. And we are like, wow, now data team has to know a lot of new tools, great tools. Data team needs to know it's so different tools, you have to glue it somehow. Operational cost. Using Databrick, you make Databrick rich. Using Snowflakes, you make Snowflakes rich. Why? Because they use operational cost. Not only your solution, and if you want to provide this solution to big company, they say, yeah, it's expense, I can write off. But if you try to provide current solution to your small businesses, medium businesses, and say, oh, you have to expense your operational costs, you have to have data team of this size, middle businesses say, we cannot afford it. But for us, as we providing analytical solution to client, we want to look on these clients. We want to provide some solution for them and say, I have solution to you, which it's not expense for you. You don't need to have team. You don't need to have expensive buying software, Databricks, or expensive things. We can build. And what's happening on 2023, end of year, me and my colleague, we look and say, why we don't apply what AWS Serverless provide native and our architectural vision? Let's come by and make some products. We build product. We call WizFlow. This product is 2 years we're using this product for ourselves. After 2 years, we find out it's like good product, it's working fine, and now we're going to promote. But again, you don't need to use my product. You can build your product. I'm explaining to you, use native AWS Serverless world, apply your brain, change your mindset of building product, and let's see what's happening. And probably this is my last slide. And again, let me check what time. Nice. Again, this is me, 4 years in building software business and development business, industrial, not just particular, anything what we can make think through. Owner on Dilshad, co-founder of this WizFlow product, and that's it.